Hello booktube reader friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Robin. In this video, we're going to be doing my May Candyland TBR. I hope you enjoy watching me play Candyland with my daughter. We actually made a twist in the game where we're going to use a dice to pick where we land, and depending on what color it is, we won't know if it's going to be 1 or 2 spaces until we get to the spot where we land. So I hope you enjoy. I figured to give an update on my Candyland TBR game, as well as what the 6 or 7 spaces are on my Candyland TBR game. So we'll go with the colors first, and then we will go with the rules. Red is random wheel spin. Orange is pick a book from a physical TBR. Yellow is pick a book from a series. Green is my pick. Blue is a book that I've been putting off. Purple is TBR book jar pick. And the pink Candyland space is my daughter's pick. It's the same color card is drawn twice. My son picks the book. If I read another book from my how many books to read in a year that I did not pick during my Candyland game, will count for that prompt, since the goal is to read a book off that list. If I don't read all the books that were picked from the month before, my daughter will pick one of the books to read from one of the draws that I am supposed to pick. I'm allowed to change books if I'm not in the mood to read it, or if I feel like it will be a DNF. If I change the book, the replacement book must be from my physical TBR or a book to help me finish a series. That works with the Candyland draw. The rules are going to be changed for the month of May. We're going to be using a dice, and this is a D20, and we're going to have all the cards in the box. So whatever she draws, she's got to pick a color, and it could be a double space of colors or one space. So we'll see how this goes. The first draw we got was red, and we got the random wheel, and that was 400 pages or less. And my daughter was nice enough to pick Abby Jimenez's new book, A Sailor Remember Me. She actually was going back and forth between the next book in the series of Wizard of Oz, which is The Marvelous Land of Oz. So we'll have to see if I can get to both these books or one by the end of the month. The next draw we got was blue, and that is a book I've been putting off, and I went between Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare or A Song to John Rivers by Anne Lang. I've had this for a while. I found this at a free little library and it has sprayed edges, so I went with Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare because I have been putting it off, and I think I'm going to use my Audible credit for the month to get the audiobook to read this book for May. The next color we got was orange. And I also was going between 3 books off this list. I was doing between Curl Prince by Holly Black, The Rose Bargain by Sasha Payton Smith, or Judging Crawler Carl. And I decided to go with Judging Crawler Carl because I think I can squeeze these 2 on my list throughout the month. And the last one is my son picked, so we went with wheel spin, and he got Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, and this one is on my 25 and 25, so I'm excited to get to the second book in the series. And my hopefuls, as well as my book club picks, we went with I went with 2 books this month for my Fatal Book Club, and because they were going between 2 books at the time, so we went with A Song to Drown Rivers by Ang Lang and You Me and the Night Repair by Brandon Sanderson. So I think I'm going to start with A Song to Drown Rivers, but I'm not for sure yet, so I'll have to talk to my book club to see which one to start with. And the other hopefuls are, it's also, one of us a book club pick from Cups and Slots. We're going to be reading Kitty's Delivery Service by Iko Candano next month. So I'm excited to get to this one. I think it's going to be like my 4th or 5th time reading this book, but I enjoy this series as well as the movie, so I'm excited to get back to it. I'm also going to be reading my Barnes & Noble exclusive edition with the sprayed edges this time instead of on my Kindle. I originally got it on my Kindle because I was waiting for an exclusive edition that looked really nice before I bought the traditional one. And I'm glad I waited because this looks gorgeous. And then my other 2 is I'm hoping to get to The Cruel Prince by Holly Black and The Rose Bargain by Sasha Payton Smith, because I have been wanting to see what the hype is all about with this series. And it says in here this is compared to The Selection and The Cruel Prince, and I have not read The Cruel Prince yet, so I'm hoping to read The Cruel Prince before I get to The Rose Bargain duology, I believe. Hopefully I can read all these books in the month of May, and I hope you enjoyed the craziness that my daughter and I thought of for the board game. And let me know in the comments below, what are you reading in the month of May, and what do you think which ones are going to be 5-star predictions? Because I'm hoping to have more 5-star predictions in May, because in April I only got 4 stars and I really want a 5 stars. So wish me luck, and I'll see you next time. Bye!